Hey Bears, I'm Molly McConnell. On this edition of CTV, we talk about what seniors going to college need to focus on right now, why the preparation for this year's winter play might be causing more stress for some, and how a trend in seating made its way to Chrisman. That and more next. Only about 4 months until the graduation for the class of 2017. But seniors, you need to be already thinking about life after high school. As CTV's Alyssa Twinter tells us, for many, that includes college.
Less than half of the 293 seniors of the class of 2017 have applied to a college, but some seniors have applied to more than one.
As of today, we have 299 applications submitted, and at least 126 seniors have applied to at least one school. We have 103 acceptances so far, so way to go, Bears.
Some seniors will be attending four-year universities and others 2-year.
I plan on attending Graceland University in Iowa this next fall.
Missouri State University.
Drury University.
Missouri Western State University.
I liked how small it was, and I love Springfield, and also my brother went there, so that's just a bonus.
I like St. Joe. I like the area. It's not that far from home, and it's a nice college. I love Springfield, and I like how big it is.
They have a really good volleyball program.
If you haven't applied to college yet and are interested, you should talk to Miss Atkins or your counselor. If you have been accepted, Miss Atkins says that you're not finished.
For our seniors who have been accepted and are planning on going to four-year schools, they should start looking at housing contracts and enrollment processes and like summer welcomes or visiting the campus to make sure they're for sure about it. And then also FAFSA, if you haven't done your FAFSA, you want to do that, and just visiting schools and stuff like that.
You heard Ms. Atkin mention the FAFSA. You must fill it out if you hope to receive any kind of financial aid, and the priority deadline in Missouri is February 1st. Don't worry, Ms. Atkins can help. She's available in the library Monday, January 30th during 2nd through 5th hour. Also Tuesday, January 31st during the last 3 hours of the day. Juniors, if you hope to take the next step in becoming a senior, make sure you receive a meningitis vaccination. The district will host a vaccination clinic here at Chrisman on February 3rd. You need to turn in a consent form this week if you want to receive a shot that day. Talk to one of the school nurses if you have any questions. Less than 2 weeks until the winter play takes the stage. As CTV's Lindsay Cornelius tells us, the behind-the-scenes preparation for this one hasn't gone as well as some would like.
Opening night is quickly approaching for this year's winter play. This time, the production team is running a little bit behind schedule.
We are so behind on this show. A lot of the reason is because we have a lot of people who use our auditorium during the winter for holiday things, and we can't really build set while those things are going on. So we have to wait and build all of that set until after winter break is over.
And this play is so complicated with the sets, and that it takes really like a lot of time to get into all the details in, so that's why we're behind.
Hey, back there! I need you quiet!
That means there's still a lot to do.
What we have left to do for the show, we still have about all of the set to build. I mean, we're getting stuff done, but it's just taking a while.
Smaller props in and decorating everything and making sure things are even and everything that is needed to make the full look happen.
We have to finish pretty much the whole entire set. We're close, but not completely done yet.
The production team is working overtime to meet their deadline.
How we're going to pull it off is in theater. We kind of have this special kind of magic where in the last week of preparing, we managed to get it together.
We definitely have people working after school and during the day, so definitely we are hustling to make sure everything is there.
Because we have Tech Week where we do everything over Tech Week.
The play runs February 2nd through the 4th. Tickets will cost $5 in advance or $6 at the door. They hope to see you there. With Latasha Davis, I am Lindsay Cornelius, signing off for CTV.
Eat at Panera and help the band. Next Wednesday, the William Chrisman Blue and Gold Brigade will team up with Panera at 291 and 40 Highway for a fundraiser. Just head there between 4 and 8 that evening. Show the flyer you see on your screen, and a portion of the sales will go to our band. Talk to a band student or teacher about getting a flyer. You know what takes place next Wednesday? The Academy Jamboree, of course. It's a great opportunity to learn more about the academies of the ISD and help you figure out where you want to be. During the day, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors will talk with representatives from each academy in the gym. Then come back with your parents that evening. That's when people from businesses will be there. They will bring information on job shadowing and internship opportunities for upperclassmen. You will also receive the chance to win a prize for participating. Next week also brings the annual Kindness Week. It's a special week set aside each year to make extra effort to encourage everyone to simply be kind to one another. In addition to that, Student Council will host a Spirit Week. Each Spirit Day will also bring a request for specific donations. Monday is Get Up and Go Day. You're asked to bring toiletries. Tuesday, Crazy Hair Day. Bring things like combs and brushes. Wednesday, Occupation Day. Donate items that go along with whichever career you portray that day. Thursday, Nerd Day. Bring school supplies. And Friday, Harvest Day. Bring canned goods. After Kindness Week comes the Polar Plunge. The annual event raises money for Special Olympics. It takes place at Longview Lake. Participants will plunge into the cold waters of the lake. Multiple groups from Chrisman will participate, including members of Student Council and JROTC. Each participant must raise $75. If you want to chip in a couple bucks, talk to a member of either organization. Most of us have or have had at least one teacher who assigned seats in the classroom. But as CTV Robert Young tells us, one teacher decided to shake things up this school year and is very pleased with the results.
Miss Burleson's room looks very different from a lot of rooms at Chrisman. Instead of rows or groups of desks, she has a variety of seating options.
I know that a lot of elementary schools do that here in this district, and I know that a lot of elementary schools around the world do it.
Flexible seating gives students the freedom to choose where they sit and what they sit on. Ms. Burleson says it's all about the students feeling comfortable.
They get to sit where they want. They're more comfortable. They feel like they're more in charge of their learning because they get to choose.
When you're in a comfortable seat like that, it's more relaxing and you're able to get your work done.
She says student test scores are much improved this year, which makes the students themselves happier too.
Yeah, I do feel like my grades have improved actually. I mean, they've gotten better since, I felt like in an environment where I was comfortable and I could ask the teachers, oh, hey, this is where I feel most comfortable. Is it okay if I'm in this environment or in this seating right now?
I got an A in her class and I got above 100%, and that should say something.
Ms. Burleson says some other teachers at Chrisman have talked to her about starting flexible seating in their classrooms as well, so you might see more classrooms like hers in the future. With Dakota Cook, I'm Robert Young, reporting for CTV.
That's all for this week on CTV. I'm Molly McConnell, and as always, go Bears.
Victory!